Rachel, and today we are going to set up the month of March. It's that time again where we are into a new month. Isn't this year flying? March already. So I've got some bits and pieces that I've printed, some bits of cardstock and stuff. We'll have a quick run through of everything that I have got. So I have got the March calendar from the SM Plans Facebook group. Now, as you can see, you can probably notice that there's a bigger version of this here because I accidentally printed it huge, because you know what I'm like. I clicked, there's a few size options on it when you go and click on the freebies. Basically, you have to join the SM Plans Facebook group, and then it gives you the password for the freebies on the website. I'm not going to tell you because that's not fair. You need to join the group and, you know, support the shop. But yeah, there's a few size options, and I clicked on 4x6 and I printed it and it came out like this, and I don't know what happened. So then I did it again, but I went into my printer settings and sized it down in there. So I don't know why it came up huge, but I'm just going to call it a happy accident because I'm going to cut the calendar off and I'm just going to use this as decoration, and then it will match as well. So I've got those. The colours are absolutely beautiful, but I did struggle to find images to go with it. For instance, originally for March, I've decided that I'm going to go all like spring flowers. I'm done with winter now. It's depressing and I want some colour. And I found this image on Google. So basically what I do when I'm going to do my monthly setup is usually I will just go on Google, I will think of something, what I'm thinking of for the month, so fireworks or spring flowers I put in for this. So I got this, but the colours don't go with that. So I'm going to use this somewhere else, maybe on a notes page or something, and I think I'm going to use this. I also pulled some papers that I've got from Hello Petite Paper. They're actually cardstock, so they're very thick. So I don't want to do this very often because it's going to bulk my planner up, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of this cardstock with this image on it, with this on the next page, maybe with a bit of cardstock or maybe with a bit of washi. We're going to do something like that anyway. So those are my photo images that I've got. Again, for this one, I just searched into Google, dogs and flowers. Both my favourite things. So that's what we did for those. Pop those to the side there. Then, like I said, I've got some papers from Hello Petite Paper. I recently bought a couple of paper packs. So I've got this one, which is really, really pretty. I love the, is it plaid or plaid? I always do this, but it's got some really subtle gold foiling on there as well, which I think is absolutely stunning. The back side of it is much more wintry because this was actually from a winter paper pack. Don't know why it's smaller than the others. I haven't cut it down. I don't know. But yeah, that's beautiful. That's a possible. Then we've got this one, which is again the plaid or plaid on this side, and then on that side we've actually got some bows, which also would be quite a good colour match. It was this red that I'm struggling with. I didn't find much, but I think that I'm pulling it in with these other two colours, you know? We're going to make it work. It's what we do over here. We make it work. We mess up and we fix. That's what we do mainly over here. So I've got that one. And then I've got this one, which I think possibly is a bit too wintry. I don't know if it's going to pick up on the camera, but now I'm looking at it, that behind possibly looks like snow. And on the other side, we've just got the plain plaid. And again, we've got it here. This is actually from Josephine Bow Designs, a piece of acetate that I'm just going to use to go over the top of the calendar. Again, Josephine Bow Designs, this is the stripes from the Boo collection, but I don't actually think I'm going to use it now. I'm looking at it with everything else. I'm not sure that it goes. And then we've got my calendars. So my calendars are from a shop that I found on Etsy. I'll put it up on the screen because I always forget it, but they are a good alternative to the freebies last year from Principal Kate. Couldn't think what I wanted to say then. These are paid for, but after I paid for them, so many of you messaged me and said the Grumpy Tortoise had a freebie set. So if you're looking for a monthly calendar for your Stalogy, I'm not sure if she does any other sizes, but I know she definitely does for the Stalogy because a million people told me, then go and check out that. This one I will have put up on the screen, and I've just printed it in big size, and I printed it twice in the smaller size because I want to use them for my trackers. 70% for that one, 100% for that size. Then I have got my freebie from Annie Plans Principles, and this is just a sleep tracker that I use. At this point, I'm not using this functionally. This is just because I really enjoy using my Tombows and making some pretty colours on the tracker. And then I've got this, which is a freebie principle from Peanut Planner Co, and it's meant to be for a post-it note. And I was going to print them on a post-it note, but then I thought, why are you doing that? Because I stick them in with glue, so it doesn't even need to go on a post-it note. And I'm just remembering that I also have, if I look in here, Found it. Found it. Wasn't where I put it at all. Don't know what's happened with that. Maybe some little fingers have been messing about in my stuff. But I've also got my calendar from the LV Planning Co. Advent calendar that I bought, and actually the colours are quite a good match, so we're going to go with that as well. I've been using that as a fitness tracker, and I'm going to use that term loosely because what I mean I've been doing is sticking it in with the intention of doing some kind of workout and just not even filling anything out on it because I haven't been doing any, but I hope to rectify that this month. I've got a holiday coming up if I get to go with the current political situation, but if I do get to go or go anywhere, I don't want to look like what I look like now. So let's move in then. This is this week. Oh, this has been a write-off. I will back plan and fill in what I've been missing though. So let's move then on to here. We're not stuck, are we? No. So we're going to do our overlay page now then. What do I want to do here? So this is going to go on this side. This is going to go over here. What about if I use the rest of that paper and just kind of stick that on with some washi? That could work, couldn't it? And then we'll make a decision what we want to do under here afterwards. I feel like washi over here as well. I don't know what I want to do about these papers. They're all so stunning, but like I said, they're going to bulk up my planner. They are very thick card. I do love this one though. That one is a no because we decided that's got snow on it, didn't we? I've also got this. I feel like I like this as well. I don't know what I want to do. Right, let's leave that. Let's leave that. Let's maybe use a bit of this. Do I want to do this? Or do I want to do it on here? Do I want to put that on there? Right. Let's cut some of this down and then we can have a fiddle around anyway, can't we? So yeah, this was a bit of a happy accident. I accidentally printed it out huge. I don't like to waste things, so I'll probably just stick the calendar part of it on my fridge and we will just make use of the deco part of it here. But I'm not going to need a ton of it, I don't think. How wide is that? Yeah, that'll be okay. And then we can do this. I've got this jumper on. I was absolutely freezing before, absolutely freezing, and Chris bought me this Nike jumper for Christmas and it is so cozy, but I've only been sat here, what, 3 minutes and I'm roasting already. I'm gonna have to go and turn the heating off, I think. Right, so we're not gonna faff around, we're just gonna stick it down. If I do like this sort of thing, what do you think? The problem that I'm having is that these colours are so muted and this is so bright, but I really struggle to find anything this colour, like at all. Unless, no, that just looks daft. But I don't know what else to do. This one doesn't go either. Right, we're not faffing. We're not faffing. We're going to stick something down. At the end of the day, if it doesn't quite match 100%, I'm not going to cry about it. Next month we'll be doing something different. I don't know whether or not I'm struggling to find inspiration to decorate. I'm in a funny place with my planners at the minute, and I love them all. I don't feel like I want to change into different planners. Definitely still love my Stalogy, but my life has changed quite a bit recently. My routine, and I'm not finding as much free time. It's weird because if I say to you, oh my God, I'm so busy, and then you say, oh, what have you been doing, mate? I'll be like, well, I mean, I've not done anything. It doesn't make sense, yet somehow there's not enough hours in the day for me. It's not even like we're busy out and about doing stuff, but my life is just so busy. I've got so much to do, and I feel like I'm just not even finding the time to pick my planner up as much as I would want to. So it's ending up being a lot of like going back to it later on and back planning, which I don't like because I need it to be functional. I have to-do lists and stuff that I go into and go and have a look at and stuff. I think I'm going to put it up here at the toppy. At the top. Why did I say that? And then we'll do a bit of deco with some washi maybe and bring the colours back down. I do like that, it is cute, and I wonder if I've got a march that I can stick on there. Yeah, so I think a lot of the reason why my routine has changed so much is because Chris isn't at work at the moment. He's got some time off, which is really nice. Like, I love having him around, don't get me wrong, you know, and we've done some really nice things lately. We've been to the spa, like I said. What colour washi shall we do? Yeah, but the flip side of that is that it means that it's just like eaten into my time where I do things, like not even necessarily do things for myself, just do things around the house. Finding that I'm not having enough time, not enough hours in the day. What about this and a bit of this? What do you think? What do I have on the bottom here? Spots. I quite like the spots as well. What else do we have on here? Oh, I got a sample of this washi from Joanne when I went to that planner meet. I don't know if it's going to pick up on the camera, but it's like got a... Do you know what it feels like? You know when a box of matches, like the side bit that you do that with the match? It feels like that. It's got like a coating on it. I don't know if it's glitter. I think it is glitter. It's super weird. It's really, really pretty and I absolutely love it, but it's very tactile. It's making me want to like touch it. It's super weird. I'd never seen anything like that before. Something else that I've just seen is this one that I've got from Naya Papery. Oh, hang on, hang on. I've just seen these. If I was to use some of that, this would go, wouldn't it? Do you know what? Should we just make a little bit of a washi dashboard down here for no reason whatsoever? Should we just do that? That's fun, isn't it? Let's do that. Let's find my scissors then. I'm so unorganised. 2 reasons. Number one is I went to that planner meet last week and I just dumped everything in a bag. And I've tried to put it back where it goes, but I've not quite got round to it. Not quite got round to it properly. And number 2 is I just don't know what I'm doing. I have no plan. What am I doing? I don't like feeling like this. I like to be kind of organised. This is cute, isn't it? This is cute. Right, but do you know what I want to do though? Is I want to put the hearts on the dogs. Because why not? Why the heck not? So I've got this to do, and then I've got yet again another party of pages, and she came home this week with 2 more party invites. I'm gonna have to like take out a loan to fund these parties that she keeps going to, because of course you have to send a card with some money in it. Is my typical go-to. I don't usually buy a present unless it's a kid that I know, because I don't want to get anybody anything that they wouldn't want, or something that they're going to double up on. So I just think money in a card is a winner. And also I always end up getting something to eat, don't you? So at the very least it's a coffee. Usually, probably it's like something to eat, not necessarily a meal, but I'll probably get like a coffee and a bit of cake or something, you know. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. I feel like it's coming together a bit now. It's coming together a bit now. So I need to make a decision then. Do I want to do just a bit of a washi dashboard over here? Or we could do a washi dashboard here, like this style of thing, and then put the calendar on the top of it. I think I like that. I think I like that. It doesn't mean there's going to be too much bulk in my planner. It will match over with this side. Yeah, let's do it. Did I rip for that one? I think I did rips. I don't like them to look too neat. I like them to be quite... Yeah, I ripped. I like them to just look quite, you know, rugged. I'm so ready for a bit of sunshine. And because we've had these really bad winds as well, we lost some fence panels as well, which was annoying. And because we are in a rented house, obviously Chris and the neighbour went out and they sorted a bit of it out, but the neighbour is also a rented house and his landlord wants to do all the way down the side like new, and my landlady is already paying quite a bit of money out for some work on stuff that needs doing in this house, like for the window and stuff. And I get really scared. She's lovely, my landlady. She's really nice. I get really scared that if I keep saying, oh, by the way, this needs doing, or by the way, that needs doing, that she'll be like, oh, do you know what? We're just going to sell the house. You'll have to move. Like, we can't afford the repairs. I get really scared of it. We're hoping to buy a house ourselves this year anyway, but, yeah, it's just... Although I say that, and yesterday I got in touch with them. They don't actually live here, my landlady and my landlord. So I go through, it's not a letting agency, but just a woman that takes care of everything. And I did text her yesterday about the fences. And straight away she messaged me and she was like, oh, your landlord has sent you this reply and screenshot of me where he was like, yeah, no worries, how many fence panels do you need? So it's just an irrational thought that I go through. Do you know what I mean? I feel like we need to bring in a bit of pink, don't we? You know, I don't want to bring in this pink because I think that's making me feel like it's very... wintry, but I do want some kind of pink. What about this one? And this one. I feel like they're gonna go. Oh, this was such a good idea. See, I feel better now. I came on this video not knowing what... Camera cut me off then. But yeah, I feel like I know what I'm doing a bit more now. Hopefully it's gonna come together. So, into spring we go. When is it officially spring? When is it like official? That's not going to go, is it? Some bows? No. Some of this. Yeah, when is it official spring? When does that come around? Because I think Easter this year is a bit late, isn't it? It's on the later side. It's the beginning of April, isn't it? Is that right? I'm sure somebody told me that it's on the later side this year. I was looking in the shops yesterday and all the Easter eggs have come in. Easter's a really funny time for Jensen because he doesn't like chocolate. And it's also, you get like relatives that know that he doesn't like chocolate but maybe forget. You know, people that he doesn't see very often, and send him chocolate. So then I'll say to him, he's very polite. I've always said to him, you know, just say thank you and I'll sub it for something else. You can go and choose some sweets. But then what that means is that Piggy Rach is left with all the chocolate that he doesn't want. And I'm not complaining about that because me does love chocolate, but I complain about it afterwards when I'm 5 sizes bigger than I was in March. So, I'm just going to, am I going to repeat, like definitely repeat in the right order? Or am I just going to... I think it needs to be a repeat, doesn't it? Oh, I didn't put any of that down, did I? Never mind, never mind. I think this one here is a print impression one. And it's beautiful. Oh, that's stuck to my hand. It's a bit too big. So what else do I have to tell you guys? Not a lot. Chris has gone to football. We're going to be like ships in the night today. He's gone to play football for the geriatric team that he plays for. And he's back at, I think about 2:15. It's about 11 now. And then I'm out with Paige for her party. And then when I get back, he's out again because he's going to meet up with the lads to play pool for a little bit. So that would be me. I think I've got an episode of Vera to watch. That would be me. I like it when he goes. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like having him in the house. I don't mean I want rid of him. But it's the only time I get the remote. If anybody else is in the house, they get the remote. Like the kids. I mean, Jensen's in his bedroom, so that's not too bad. But Paige is around. She gets the remote because she wants to watch YouTube. Chris is around. He gets the remote because we recently got Sky Sports and all he wants to watch is anything to do with football. Although we have been watching the Formula 1 testing the last couple of days, which has been good. We've been enjoying that. I need to just rip that down. Oh, a little bit smaller. A tiny person has sneaked in behind me. What's the matter? I'm hungry. You're always hungry. Did you not just have some crisps? Hmm?
I don't want that flavour.
You didn't want that flavour, but did you eat them? Yes, well then you've had them, haven't you? So you won't be having any more, will you? Okie dokie, we have got that down. I love how that looks. That is absolutely gorgeous. I think I managed to bring it together. I do need something over here though, and I think I'm going to see if I've got something that says March, maybe. But for now, let's get that on there. And then I think that brings it all together. You see, I love it when a plan comes together. We don't need to know what we're doing. We'll just wing it, won't we? The best way. Best things happen when you don't know what you're doing. Sometimes. I love all these washes. They're absolutely gorgeous. Right, let's do this then. As far central, or shall I put it up the top a bit? No, as far central as I can. Okay, and then I feel like I'm going to put a little heart or something down here, or a bow. Let's see what bows I've got. Let me reach into my bow folder. What do I have? Oh, I can already see something that's going to go. What's on here? Oh, these were perfect. Look at these. Which one? We're going to have to do the pink one, aren't we? Where's my tweezers? I could do two. I could do one on each page. So if I do the pink one over here. Oh, they're a bit miscut. Why are they a bit miscut? That's annoying. There we go. We managed to get it up. Oh, that's too... We'll put it there because it was too big for the bottom. Oh, I love that so much. Now, is it going to be too much if I put something over here? I want to have a look at my months first. Let's put a month over here so we know that it's March. So I know that I have some in the back of here, but I don't think I'm going to have anything that I want. Those are from old Josephine Bow Design samples, but I feel like the colours don't go. I've got some plain black ones, but they're not very big. What do I have in here? I feel like in the back I have some really big months. Oh, I have these. No. I have these from Alvy Planning Co. And I think if I use a bit more of that washi, the plaid one, then I can stick it on there. Where is that black washi? This one in the middle. If I just do a bit of that down here, then I can layer that on the top. I'm going to run out though. I'm right at the last bit, I think. Yeah. I think I'll do it like this. And then we want March. These were from the Alvy Planning Co. advent calendar that I got. I love that. I absolutely love how that's turned out. Considering I didn't know what I was doing and I thought, oh, this is going to end up looking really bad because I don't have a plan. I love how that's turned out. Now what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to find my gingham acetate and we will put a little acetate cover over the top of there and it's going to be perfect. Okay, then next up we're going to use some of this acetate that I've got from Josephine Bow Designs. I'm just going to quickly measure it and we'll see about sticking that in. So I don't need to cut too much off the bottom. I just loosely measure it. I don't even need it to be exactly the perfect size. I don't mind if it's a little bit too small. It can't be any bigger than I need it really, because when you fold the book it ends up sticking out, which can be a little bit annoying. Just to that one there. Where are we? There we go. That's a little bit too big, so I just need to cut another edge off. That should do it. Okay, so corner rounder. Just a cheap one that I got from Hobbycraft because I needed to make an order up to get free delivery. I did that thing where if you spend a certain amount you get free delivery. You have to like spend £5 more and you'll get free delivery, but the delivery's only like £2.99. But in your head you're like, oh yeah, spend another £5 is a good idea to save £2.99. Sure. And I know that I'm not the only one that does that either. Why is that corner not cutting? It's not cutting very good. I bet you can't see that, but I'm just going to trim around it with my scissors. It's left a little jagged edge. Not very noticeable, but it is one that will annoy me. So I'll just finish the round off with my scissors. Okay, so I'm just going to stick it in the usual way that I do. Got my Scotch Invisible tape, which I'm actually running out of. This tape is supposed to just be for this job, but somehow it keeps getting used for other things. Like, I can never find it, and Chris will be like, oh, I just borrowed it for this. Like, no. So I just take a small piece. And again, this is just the way that I do it. I'm not claiming that this is the best way to do it or that I'm the only one that does it this way. I actually copied this from Dakshina. This is how I saw her putting her tip-ins in. I think she does have a video on her channel actually, and I'm sure she does it much more professionally than I do. So do go over there and have a look at that if you want to know. And then I just wrap it around the edge of my washi card, put my acetate right into the crease where I want it to be. Flatten it in, and then I'm just going to, oh, this is going to be a harder job with these nails on. Hang on, let me grab that better. There we go. And then I'm just going to push that into the crease like that. There we go, and I'm going to do another one for the bottom. Again, wrap it around the edge of my washi card. So you don't want to cut a piece that's bigger than your washi card, otherwise you're going to end up with bits of tape flapping around all over the place and it being really fiddly. It can be a bit of a fiddly job, to be fair, but once you've done it a few times, you should be okay. Okay, same on the bottom, put it right in the crease, and then just use my washi card to squash it down. Okay, and then just one on the back for good luck. And the one on the back I will put in the middle. Oh, there we go. The one on the back can go in the middle. Like so. Let's have a look then. Let's have a look how this turned out. Considering we didn't know what we were doing, I am pretty happy with that. That is just the cutest picture ever. Yeah, so monthly overview done. Next then we are on to our actual functional monthly, where I put all of my appointments and stuff. I've just thrown something on the floor. I'll pick that back up in a minute. I think it was my other calendar. So let's get this in then. I don't think I've got too much scheduled this month. Trying to think if we've got anything. It's just going to be a calendar full of pages parties, I think. Like I said, we've got no birthdays. And we're really trying not to spend too much money as well because of this holiday. We need to be saving up. We've got £900 left to pay on holiday, and then we've of course got spending money. I need to pay the boarder that's going to have the dogs. I don't put them in kennels. It's a lady who does it in her house, and she just has like one person's dogs at a time. So if she has Dexter and Effie, she only has Dexter and Effie. She's a friend. Well, her dog actually sadly passed away, but her dog and my dogs were friends, so they know Ingrid and they love her. She spoils them rotten. She had them last time and she was sending me like videos of them. She was taking them to cafes that do like puppuccinos, and I think she bought them some mussels and all sorts of stuff, and I was like, oh my god, they're not going to want to come home. So yeah, they're happy with her. Right, so what are we going to do to decorate this then? I think we need to stick with the theme and continue on with the washi at the bottom. But I don't know what I'm going to stick on the actual monthly. Maybe I've got some florals that I can work with. Now then, I don't have enough of that left, but I do have this, and I'm actually quite into that plaid. I think it's quite beautiful. So I'm going to do a bit of this one. This one looks to me like a Simply Gilded one, and we'll go across the bottom with that, and then we can go across the top with something as well. Unless we do the thin one at the top and the thicker one at the bottom and just match up, we could also do that. And then we could put one of those bows on it, couldn't we, from Simply Gilded? That could be a plan. Not looking for anything too extravagant, you know, just a little something something. Don't know if you can hear Paige in the back of the video, but she's got one of those awful continuous coughs. It's not COVID. Don't you feel like you have to say that now? It's not COVID. Like a tickly annoying one that's not quite a cough, but it's all the time. It's worse like if I've got the heating on, which I've turned off now, or at night time. Really quite annoying for her, not me. Obviously I'm not saying it's annoying me. She can cough if she needs to cough, bless her. Let's do this then. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Now, do I want to do the thinner one at the top, or do I want to do something different? I do have a thin... Yeah, let's do that just for a pop of colour at the top. A thin pink bow. We'll do that across the top. Let's see if I can actually cut this a bit better this time without being all fingers and thumbs. I'll just stick it down on the roll. This one is from Naya Papery and it's from a 3-pack. Actually noticing a bit of ghosting on the foil. I don't know if it's going to pick up, but like the gold foil that's been underneath I think is sticking to the underside of the row that's above it. There we go. Okay, so let's put a bow on then. We'll do this one. And I think we'll put that down here. Here. Where do I want to put that? Yeah, I'm going to put it there. Okay. Right, now then, let's have a look through my deco sheets and see if I've got anything floral that I can just put on to decorate. Don't need anything. Oh, they're a bit autumny. Let's put it to the side. Okay. Oh, these florals are okay. I don't want like the botanical bits, but I feel like the florals on it could do. I think, oh, that's nice as well. I think we're just going to do a bit of a mismatch from all different sticker shops maybe. Yes, of course you can. She must be getting peckish. She's gone to get a cereal bar. No. I definitely need to do a mystical theme one month because I've got loads of stuff that can go with that. So that's good. Oh, they're good as well. What do I have here? These are okay, aren't they? They're going to go, I think. Let's go with those as well. Right then. So, I think the first thing to do is to see what I've got on, and then I know what spaces I've got that can be blank. So let's get my pen. Let's go into my forward planning. We need to look in March. Oh, the 10th. The agreement on the 10th. Okay. That's at 10 AM. And then, am I having my eyebrows done this month? I didn't realise that was so near. I thought it was next month. Oh, okay. I'm having my eyebrows microbladed again. Well, it's not microblading, it is, what does she call it? something. I'm going to put the thing up on the screen of when I had them done last time, because they are amazing. They are absolutely amazing. And she messaged me. She's obviously looking for custom, because I think she's lost a bit of... she's had to not do it in the salon anymore. She's doing it from home because of COVID, and I think obviously she's lost a bit of money due to that and stuff. So she messaged me to say, if you want a top up, I'll do it for you for 150. And I was like, oh yes please, because I am going on holiday. And she is an absolute artist. She does an amazing job. And I know some of you are probably screaming right now going, oh my god, £150 for your eyebrows. But honestly, they are amazing, and they last. It is like tattooing them on, but it's a different method, and it's less harsh. So yeah, they last for about 18 months, and they are amazing. Just going to put some florals on here, I think. I'm not going to do too much deco on this monthly, I don't think. It doesn't need it. I don't need it. So we'll just put a bit, and then we'll leave it at that. I think that's good. I think that's good enough. We'll go with that. Okay then, so we need to move on to my mood tracker, which means I need one of my smaller monthlies. I've got a bit of this left over, and I'm just wondering whether or not I just want to kind of stick it down for a bit of deco. Use it up. I won't use it any other way because it's such a small piece. And I'm just going to make it a bit more decorative. I'll keep that for maybe up there as well. Oh dear, that cough of hers is really, really bad. Okay, let's trim it in half as well, and then I can get a bit for the next one. She's just had a cereal bar to eat, and it's quite oaty, and I think it's, you know, when it all sticks in the back of your throat, it's aggravating it. I'm going to just go and make sure she has a drink. She's got a drink, and she has some Tixie Licks as well, but I just think the stuff like that is useless. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't stop you coughing. So she's not bothered by it though, bless her. Right, let's get this down then, and we'll use this as a bit of deco underneath the monthly. So this one is my mood tracker. Or it will be when I've laid it down. And it's the same monthly that I just used, bigger on the previous page, but I just sized this down to 50%. No, I don't, 70%. 70% I size it down to. And that means that it just, with it being on just one page, I only stick a dot on it, so I'm not wasting 2 extra pages by having 2 more full-size calendars, because I definitely don't need them. Okay, there we go. And then let's find a bit of something for some decoration then. Maybe we'll use one of these on here. But how big is it going to be? Let's use this little cluster of beautiful flowers. What about if we put it there? That's kind of sweet, isn't it? I think I might do a little row of washi as well. Just going to use the thinner one. We'll just put that there. It just gives a little something extra, doesn't it? And then on this side, I need to put my key on. I do want to use this, just use it up. Maybe I can put it... what about if I do it that way? Oh, that way. I'm going to put it here, I think. I was going to see if I could put it on the other side and put my key sticker on the top of it, but then it would have meant that my other stickers would have needed to have been moved lower down. Mind you, I don't suppose that matters on this page actually, because I don't put anything else on it, do I? So I will do that actually. And then to mark my key, I need to write on one of these stickers. Let's use this pretty one with the foiling. Actually, no, we'll use one of these flag style ones. This one's actually got florals on it, so that would be nice. Like that. There we go. And then my key goes down here, but I do need, where is my date dot, my sticky dots? I need my sticky dots for my key, don't I? So let's have a look back at, and actually I'm going to put some washi across the top of there as well, just for a bit more deco, just to bring it together on this page. Okay, just like that. Right, and then we will look back at my key from last month and we'll use that to do this month's. So we need pink, blue, green, yellow, purple, orange. Pink, blue, green, yellow, where's purple gone? Purple, and orange. Okay, so we have got happy, sad, neutral, paranoid, stressed, and tired. And then I do want something in this bottom corner here. Maybe I was looking for a place to put this one. Maybe I'll use this one, and that just brightens that page up a little bit. Oh, I love that. Another really sweet page. Let's move on to this one then. So this is my social media tracker. Again, it's one of the size down at 70% calendars. Okay, so that is the YouTube part of my social media done. Now I just need to find my little printable calendar. Here it is. And this is the one that I use to track what's been going on my Instagram, which has not been a lot lately because I've been a little bit lax with it. But I plan to be a bit more active this week. That's the plan anyway. Okay, so let's get this down then, just to divide the page up a little bit. And then that can stick, I don't know, down there somewhere. I'm going to do it this way because I'm going to put a little bit of deco on this side, I think. Let's just see what we can do. Let's use this nice sprig of, I think that purple is lavender, isn't it? A nice little sprig of lavender. Just down there. Beautiful. So that takes us to the next page, which is my sleep tracker and my notes page. And then I think that's it. Have I had anything else in my monthlies? Yeah, sleep tracker and then a to-do page and then just straight into the month. So yeah, let's get that down then. My sleep tracker, as always, like I said, is the freebie printable from Annie Plans. I think she does step trackers as well, so definitely go over to her website. I don't know if she has an Etsy shop. I shop through the website. I think there's some codes as well. If you follow XO Carolyn Plans, I'm sure that she has a code which is Carolyn25, but go and follow her Instagram and you'll find out what it is. I used to love watching her flip throughs. I don't think she is active anymore like that, which is a bit of a shame. But she was one of the first planner girls that I ever started to watch, Carolyn Plans, and that was why I got into ring band planners, because she was in some gorgeous Foxy Fixes and she was in personal wide size, and I chose that size based on her videos. That's perfect. And then on this side, we're going to do just a to-do list and then my little tracker for workout. And I'm going to use the smaller bit of that to divide the page up for that, and also to put a little to-do at the top. So this is just for any to-dos that I need to get to throughout the month. They don't need to be done on a specific day. When I'm planning the week, I'll just probably come in here and have a look and see if there's anything on there that I think, oh yeah, I'll take care of that this week. Doesn't normally end up with a lot of stuff on it. I think last month it just said about pancakes. I think I brought that over from the month before as well, because I don't think I sorted that out last month. Let's have a look. We'll put important, I think. We'll just do important. And we'll just stick it right there. And then last job to do. Oh, and I've got tabs to do as well. We won't forget about tabs. And I think it's the 1st of the month tomorrow. So it was a pretty good job that I got this done. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been having a planner yet this month. Like that. So tabs, of course, are my Josephine Bow Design ones. I'm still finishing off the sheets of pink ones that I have got used, which is this one, and we are in March. So I'll tell you which ones these are. These are the monthly fold over tabs. It says LG, so that means large, and it says candy floss because that is the colourway that I chose. And we're going to go right to the monthly. We're just going to loosely have a look at where the last one went for February. That is close enough. It's annoying because this tab is going to get squished when this gets closed. I might stop closing it and I might just go back to putting. Do you remember last year when I was putting a headband of pages around it? I've still got that headband. I think that's what we will do, just to save the tabs. So that's it then. That is March set up in my B6 Stalogy. I'll run you through it, but I think it's turned out absolutely beautifully. So we've got my cover page here, and I just used this for marking off. Oh, it's Tuesday the 1st. So what day is it tomorrow then? Oh, 28 days. It's a leap year. You see? Right, okay then. So that's how that turned out. Beautiful. Then I've got my appointment monthly. That is very empty at the moment, but no doubt will fill up very quickly. We've got my mood tracker. We've got my YouTube and my Instagram tracker. We've got my sleep tracker, and we've got a to-do page for the month, and we've got a fitness tracker that hopefully will not get neglected this month. But for now, that's going to be it from me for today. If you like this video, if you can give me a thumbs up, and if you subscribe, I love you forever, and I'll see you soon. Bye!